can see by the display, this is 8th October 1987, and the purpose for this little trip is to display before and after improvements to the Naval Academy Golf Club. Now, this is number 14T, and up on 14T is Tommy Little and Tim Kennelly. Tim Kennelly is our golf course superintendent. And as you can see, work has already started in making the improvements to the tee. The earth you see piled there will enlarge this tee so that it will then become a substantial teeing area for the men golfers. We're in the process right now of reseeding the entire tee area. The work that's going on, we're moving the men's teeing area up to a temporary tee, and this will be in existence all winter long while we let number 14 become a teeing area again. We've got a favorite group of lady golfers. That was Fran Childs. And Betty Meredith is about to hit, if you can see her back there in the shade. Tommy!
Okay. Spider-Man.
Approaching us is Mike Cumberpatch, who is also a member of this committee to improve the golf course.
How you doing?
Hi, Mike.
Hi, we have for you today, we'd like you to see the total renovation of the 14th tee and the 13th green surrounds, undertaken by Tim Kennelly and his able staff, assisted by Marv Lynch, our Green Committee Chairman. As you can see, we've brought in, approximately 400 cubic yards of topsoil to repair damage done by carts. What we've done here, we've rerouted the cart traffic here on number 14 by laying in a specially prepared gravel mix, railroad ties that Tim acquired from Public Works at no cost to the members.
Holy mackerel, no cost.
No cost. As you can see, these are pressure treated. These ties were developed by B&O Railroad in 1947 to last 30 years in the ground. And they're set on approved Chesapeake and Ohio rail bed gravel. As you see, the carts will now come off the 13th fairway and they will stay away from the green surround. And more importantly, they will stay away from the edge of the tee where over the years they have eaten in and deteriorated considerably the side of the tee. This will also aid in our further expansion of the teeing area.
Okay, this is at the back end of the number 14 tee area, looking out at the fairway and the reseeding operation going on. And you can see the piles of fill soil that are going to fill this in. And the tee will be about 15 feet wider up at the front end, perhaps another 15 foot longer when we get it finished. Another view of the topsoil and the new means of keeping the golf carts out of the woods back here. Another view of front of number 13 green. And our means of steering all the golf carts over here to the left, establishing a real path for them to use. Bob Sullins and Bill Stork. keeping their hand up. Jim and Mike in the back of the green. Sitting up here on number 12 green, looking back to the left side of number 12 fairway, and there's a great big mess of stuff down in there that will be cleaned out either this fall or next spring, and bring all of that back to the golf course. Over here we are off on number 13 tee, which was rebuilt a couple of years ago, but in the rebuilding process it wasn't made nearly big enough to accommodate the numbers of rounds of golf that were played here in the day. So about where you see the golf cart parked there will become additional teeing area going all the way to the edge of the gully. To get a little different view, again, the golf cart over in the background is about the area to which the tee is going to be extended in that direction, and then all the way forward up to where you see the tee markers at the edge of the gully. This is on the number 13 tee. Now standing at the right side of number 14 green, looking at the approach to the number 15 tee. And as you'll see, we've got railroad ties down to cut off that entrance to the tee, and the tee is to be brought 15 feet further in this direction to give more of a teeing area. With the amount of play that we have at Navy, we need that much more teeing ground. Approaching 15 tee, and about the trunk of the tree that you see there, we're going to extend over this way, trunk of that tree as well. The tee will be extended over this way. And where I am standing on the old gravel path will all be filled in and planted in grass and or whatever will grow here. Here we are looking down 15 fairway, and the front of the tee is to be extended about 8 foot forward with a retaining wall to get us that much more teeing area for the ladies off the red tee, and to make it a better hole all the way around. And that we will put a stairway coming up to the tee from the macadam cart path, which you can see in the background about where the golf cart is parked. That will be the means of access to the tee for the golfers. The mowing equipment will come into the teeing area from off of the side of number 14 green. A lot of tree trimming that's going to be required, because where I am standing now looks down the left side of number 15 fairway, and we're going to have to get rid of some overhanging branches here to permit a good clean shot out in the direction of the center of the fairway.
Actually, you need to take a picture of.
I'm playing golf on Thursday afternoon.
Oh, these guys?
Yeah. They live off of, I saw them outside his house one day. They live off of Duke, on the corner of Maryland.
Now we're sitting on top of the hill, left-hand side of number 16 fairway, and we're looking at number 17 tee, and through the trees out there somewhere is the Chesapeake Bay. And in years gone by, all I just saw there was a bunch of undergrowth and dense foliage. That's the beginning of the cleaning up of number 17 tee. Okay, we're standing up at the rear of number 17 tee, and we're in the blue tee area. And we're also in the area, I'll pan by the extension to the blue tee to the rear that's in the plan right now. You can see the little tree stumps. This will all be filled with a couple of feet of soil and finally seeded. And we'll have grass growing back here. Obviously there's a couple of trees that have got to go. It's got to be out of the way here. And a little bit of trimming over there. I'll view from the extension all the way to the rear of what will be the blue tee. And you can just barely see the top of the flag down on the green. I'll zoom in on that a little bit. Teeing area, which is down in front of us there, is going to be expanded to the left about to where you see that old bench. That'll all be filled and leveled, and it's going to become some kind of a teeing area. It's a red tee area with kind of a swale and a hole. It finally gets us back up to the macadam cart path up there. This will all be filled in and leveled out, making the ladies' tee half again as big as it is now. Looking back up the hill from the ladies' red tee to the men's white tee and on up to the blue tee area. And you can see the work that's already been done here, all the clearing of all the debris. That's all got to be graded out and planted in grass. Now we're looking at the side, right-hand side of the approach to number 8 green, and the grading that has just been completed. And we're looking on up there to number 9T. This is kind of a after in one case and a before in the other case, because number 9T is going to look substantially different in the future.
I guess this ain't so bad. They certainly don't have to feel guilty about paychecks.
No, that's right. Boy, look at the collar on that green, will you? That is really something. What an improvement. Number 1 green. Number 4T. And looking back towards number 3 green. And looking at a real mess that's been there for all these years, and in just a short while that's just going to be a very pretty little valley with no poison ivy and no big bushes, and it's going to be very pretty. We're looking up at number 15T, and as you can see, the work is now in progress in building the tee up and expanding it to the north, and the railroad ties are going in to make a bulkhead in order to carry the front of the tee out another 8 feet to give us a little more teeing area. Another view of the area facing the fairway, which is kind of misty right now, and going where I'm standing at the extreme right-hand side of the tee and panning over to the left side. There's Tim Connelly setting up a transit to be sure everything is level and beautiful. Another view. There's the building material all ready to go. Ronnie Porter and John, they're doing the heavy work out here today. Do I want a what?
Pop-Tart.
No, thanks, Tim. What I want to do, I'm going to finish getting these scenes, and then go home and get some more tools.
You realize all the gas we're using?
Yeah. Number 13 green, and the new cart path to the left. You see, Tim, what happens, you get this bright sunshine, and then you don't get a very good picture in the shadow. We should really have a cloudy day to do this kind of thing. Now we're looking over at number 14T. You want to explain what you're doing here, Tim?
No.
Tell me about it. No? I guess Cumberpatch already did a good job of that, didn't he?
Camera shot. They already drove through there, Mark.
Somebody has been in there with a cart, huh?
Yeah, already.
Well, sure. Why not? Isn't that what that's for?
See, somebody drove through that new seat on number 15 too.
Yeah, I saw that. That's all it takes is brains. Well,
Or lack of, right?
yeah.
Digging. Cumberpatch out here.
Well, talk. You know, this thing can hear what you're saying.
Don't know what he's
We
saying.
can edit that out.
How about a take for tomorrow?
Huh?
The new T.
The new T. Here it is.
Say goodbye to it. The old T.
Taken away from the party.
Yeah, there's the steps. Look at that. Isn't that nice?
Test them out. Work pretty good.
Steps. I think that's just perfect. Just perfect.
Yeah, give me a full commentary, will you, Ronnie?
Alright.
Tell me all about it.
After 3 days, lifting heavy railroad ties, many hours of pounding rebarb.
Is that rebarb or rhubarb?
Rebarb. About 25 pounds, 3 moles down the drain, 25 pounds of 12-inch nails, about 4 backaches, and a rustic wall.
There we go. The Great Wall of China. Know what that does to our production, Tim?
Cuts it way down.
It cuts it way back.
So get off that camera and get over here.
I find this much easier. Last one.
Nail.
Now, I hope the hell that you aren't going to screw up my axe handle, because that axe...
We should have bought a new one while we were out, Marv.
Yeah, Ronnie, I think you got the right idea.
Yep.
What'd we forget? What you're seeing here is the last course of railroad ties being put in, and you'll see now that we're now level with the top of the stakes. There is our stairway to the stars. It's looking mighty good, John.
Hey, thank you, Marvin.
And Tim, where the hell did Tim go? There he is. What we're looking at here now is the semi-finished product of number 15T. And the white flags you see are the level area. And the next step is going to be to put some grass seed down there to make it look beautiful and green.
Oh, we got.
This is another view of the finished product, looking right down the fairway from the tee. There's Tim Kennelly taking out the leveling posts, which obviously wouldn't help the aerator once we get grass on it. That's a pretty fantastic job. Happy that you gals approve of what we're doing up here.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Not that it makes any difference.
Yes, it makes a great deal of difference.
Oh, I guess we see all down here.
Hang on.
Something new has been added. Flight of steps going up to number 17 green. Brother Kennelly managed to get that done, get it well started before I knew what was happening. So I didn't really take a before. This is all after. And after view of a very energetic operation created by Brother Tim Kennelly. Make it a lot easier to come down off of this green. That just kind of used to be a dirt path coming down there, and you could slip and slide and fall and break your neck if you wanted to. Now we're looking up the 17th fairway to the tee area, and this is kind of a before picture, but as you may be able to see, clearing work is well underway, and there's going to be a complete reconstruction of the tee funded by Brother Paul Collop, who very generously slipped $4,500 into the Alumni Association fund for golf course renovation. That's Dick Sheets and Doug Williams is down there whacking out some of the trees that shade this tee so badly that the grass can't grow properly. And we're going to get that all cleaned up right now.
Sharper saw than this.
Old Doug, you look more like Abraham Lincoln every day.
Dick puts up on it, Dick.
No, what's the matter with that saw, Dick?
I dull both of them.
Uh-oh.
I got to sharpen one up here before I can finish.
Holly there before I cut him down.
Which one is that?
Oh, bad.
I'm going to try to bring it this way so it won't tear the holly tree up too bad.
Well, that's, you know, if you're that expert a woodsman, to get that sucker to fall. You coming up to inspect the job, Mother, are you? Huh? As you can see here, things have started. Now I'm up on number 17 up in back of the blue tee, and when we're all through here, the blue tee will come all the way back to where I'm standing, and that'll make it a pretty good hole. Okay, I'm standing now to the right of number 16 green. I'm looking at the new championship 17 tee area, which you can see at this time of life is pretty rough. It's going to take a lot of building. There's Al Slepkowski. Okay, here we've got the blue tee. It's pretty rough right now. Here you can see the white tee. It's graded out. Gotta add a lot of soil to it. Just below it is the ladies' red tee. You can see how they're expanded. And of course for each one we've got a new walkway going back up to the cart path. Make the access a little more available. This is the new staircase going down to the white tee. there's the white tea, and down below there is the new ladies' tea. Where the pile of earth is the championship tea.
Then the blue and the white.
Then the blue, and then the white, and then the red. And this is the stairway now going down to the ladies' red tea. And of course you can see there's a few stumps and roots here that were pulled out that have to be disposed of. A lot of people didn't even know that that beautiful old holly tree was back there in those woods. But indeed they were. That's looking at it from down here on the ladies' tee. These are the woods between number 16 hole and number 11 hole. And you can see that they're pretty well trimmed out. Looking a great deal better. We're walking backwards up number 11 fairway. You can get a pretty good look at the clearing that's been done here. Now this is the area in back of the number 11 tee, going down into the valley below the tee, and you can see what we've been doing back here. And there's a shot right down the fairway. There's a picture for you. I'll hold it all the way. Yeah.
Didn't even know there was a fence back there.
Yes, indeed. Standing here the west side of the maintenance building, and this shot I'm taking just a couple of days ago with a great big jungle. She's cleaned out now, and they still have to load that pile of stuff away that you can see there. And to the south of the maintenance building, and this was another jungle that's all been cleared up in the last 3 days. And that's going to be the site of the Turf Nursery, or the Naval Academy Golf Club. Right over there is number 5 tee, number 4 green. Him and Dick Sheets. Dick is in the process of cutting down trees today. Number 5 rough area. Number 6 green over there somewhere back of that big tree.
Yeah, we just threw that right there in one pile, Tom. That John Deere pushing a long way.
This is number 5 tee. There's one of our new ducks. Number 5 tee. Looking back towards Cars Creek. As you can see, there's been a lot of cleaning effort out here. Okay, out there in the distance you see old Tim Connelly raking. This is number 17 blue tee. He's raking to get it level so that we can stake it out and get ready for the topsoil, which will be in here good work. Now that's the white tee. Down there in back of that barrier is the red tee. And we'll take another look at that from a different view. There is the new championship tee. And you can see that's all staked out and ready to receive the topsoil. Now we're looking right down at number 17 green from the blue tee. You can see the stairways. Okay, here we are on March 22nd, looking down at the 17th green from the cart path. And now we'll pan back. There's the temporary tee, or the ladies' front tee. And this is the newly created ladies' tee. All the topsoil is now in place and properly leveled. And looking on up to the white tee, where you can see Tim Kennelly and his gang finally leveling the topsoil up there, all in place, 6 inches deep, ready for the seed. And looking on up to the repaired blue tee and above it, and we'll take another picture of that from above, the new championship tee. This is another view looking directly up the hill from the front ladies tee, or the temporary tee. Look first at the red tee. Above that, it's pretty hard to define. The white tee, and above that, about where the tractor is up there, is the blue tee. The topsoil went on yesterday. The seed will go on today. And then old Kennelly will get out and do his rain dance, which in the past has been very effective. John, you're doing really good work down there. I guess you know that, don't you? This is a view of the white tee down to the red tee, about halfway up to the top. Now we'll take another shot from the top. We're looking at the championship tee from just below the old blue tee, which is now the new blue tee. Indeed.
You can see it, but you can't feel it. Yeah.
Probably look from way back here.
Blue. These two will be blue. That'll be blue, blue, white, white.
This is from the top, from the championship tee. Can't see the green because the tractor's in the way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now you can see the green down there. Now the next shot that I take from up here, we'll see the grass growing, because the next shots will be after the grass has been planted and irrigated, hopefully by Mother Nature. Okay, this is another shot of what used to be the jungle right to the west of the maintenance shop. And as you can see, what was a jungle is now just a barren plain. There's the rest of the debris. It's got to be cleaned out of there. These are people doing the work are our very good friends, the Seabees, attached to the naval station. These guys really do good work, beautiful work. Another view of the debris. All of that stuff came out of that area, and it's unbelievable the amount of poison ivy and trash that was down in that hole. Hard to believe. I'm standing up on number 4 green now, looking over at the maintenance building and the number 5T. And it isn't too long ago you couldn't see the maintenance building from here because of all the trash that was in the way. And you look right on down through the cleared area there, and you can now see Cars Creek through the trees. And we're not all through with this yet. You can see yellow ribbons tied to some of the trees. That indicates that tree stays, it does not go. This is the next trash pile that's going to be removed by the Seabees. They've cleared out a lot of stuff. It takes a lot of hauling to get it away. This is another view, a little closer view of the trash pile. It's been generated to clean the area out, get our land cleared for the turf farm Brother Kennelly wants to put in. Okay, now we're taking a look at number 15T as it's gone through the winter. You can see we got some grass growing out here. And today, on this 22nd of March, we're going to aerify the T, and then we're going to reseed it. We've got a really good, healthy stand of grass. This is somewhat more T than we've ever had on this hole. Here's old Doug Williams. There's the dirt pile in back of number 14T, where Tim plans to build some rolling mounds to give some background to the T area, or to the green area, to give you a little depth perception when you're standing down there on a fairway and shooting at the green. There's another view of the dirt pile. Look at all those beautiful holly trees back there in the background. A lot of people didn't know they were there. The jungle came out of there earlier this year, or late last year, I should say. It's kind of a pretty scene now, looking up through the grove of trees to the number 15T. That used to be just a bunch of garbage. Old trees, rotted, not really doing anything. We have one more little improvement that's worthy of recording at this time. This is an area that once upon a time was considered by our former superintendent as being an ideal location for a sand trap. This is on the left-hand side of number 12 fairway. And as you can see, there's a load of soil down there that's going to be spread around here. And this proposed sand trap will then become all fairway again, with all the trash moved away. Next time you see this little fella, at least on film, you're going to be seeing grass growing and cut. This is another little different view of the same area. Now we're looking right up at the green. Well, hang on a minute now. Tell me what it is you're going to do there, Tim.
I'm gonna hit it.
You're going to hit that there golf ball?
I'm gonna hit it.
This is off of number 15 tee, and this is the first official ball off of this here tee.
First official ball.
Yes, sir.
It's in the road.
It's out in the road?
Maybe.
Well, you go over there and take a picture of me hitting my first official ball off, and then
All right.
then you can let her know.
Nah, I don't want to hold it with two ducks. Those guys are right behind us.
The camera is running, yeah.
Oh, it is?
It is running, yeah.
Okay. Here's Marv, ready to do it on the 15th tee.
You ready for this?
I'm ready. Probably right down the middle.
Almost to the trap.
How'd it feel, Marv?
Not bad. Not bad. It feels great.
It's good underfoot.
There you go.
Hit this green max.
How do I
flag
stop
again.
this thing?
Huh?
How do I stop this?
Well, you hit the green max flag, and I'll get your picture, and then I'll stop it. Now, hang on a minute. Okay, got you. Oh my God. I just want to pan these flowers a little bit, Timothy. And you can see what the time of the day and the date. Pan from the new blue tee down to the blue tee, down to the white tee, and along the path and all those beautiful flowers. Yeah, Backed away from it a little bit. Look at, this is the 17th tee, which obviously is still not in play, but it won't be long. Well, here we are on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. There is our green superintendent, Tim Kennelly, about to pin an eagle to the ground.
I don't have an eagle.
You don't have an eagle?
No.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Tim.
I'm going to let somebody else do that.
Oh. This is the new championship tee and the new blue tee that Timothy is up on. And the new white tee. And below that, the new ladies tee. And you can see we've got our new benches and ball washers all lined up there in perfect order.
Hello.
Is this it? Just the crowd?
That's it.
Good. That's perfect.
The less the better.
The fewer the better.
Well, 29.
The one on our left.
What you got there, Michael?
$3.29 a bottle and it's warm.
Holy mackerel, you really went overboard, didn't you?
Right. Well, at least you have glasses and we don't have to drink out of the
Plastic.
bottle. That's all right.
We were
Really
going to drink
symbolic.
out of Mike's slipper.
We'll let Larry Granger get it. No,
What's he getting?
the camera's on. That's what makes
She doesn't have any gray hair, but you know where
Oh,
you got
yes,
it.
I do.
No, you don't.
Okay, the ceremonies can begin now. We got the Navy aboard.
We'll get started. Academy Alumni Association. Commander Mark Huber, who's the Director of Development, works very closely with me in the fund drive. Tim Kennelly, our golf course superintendent, and his wife Nancy. Larry Ringer, golf coach, pro, and director of golf. Well, everybody knows him. Marv Lynch, our Greens Committee chairman. Joe Potato, all around good member. Commander Carl Tomilovich, who's the new deputy director of athletics. Mrs. Lynch. Bob Schweitzer, president of the Men's Association. Bob Lee, all around good member, good guy. Larry Granger, another one of our big contributors. And the guests of honor, Paul and Peggy Colick. I remember Paul about 3 years ago, always used to play this old Hated the Tee. He wanted to do something about it. And this last year he made a sizable donation that you all know about. Put it in Tim's good hands. And it's been about 3 months before Tim could get any grass to grow. It's pretty slow, but now actually just a fabulous job. William Flynn, the fourth architect, famous architect, would be proud. And so we're dedicating this tee to Paul and Peggy. And of course they get to hit the first shot. And I understand that it wasn't too long ago that we had a member sneak up on the tee and hit a ball.
You did.
And it was Paul. We threatened to banish anybody. We kept an eye on it. I think the Army guys came and practiced on it. They were down there and they got tricked and they lost anyway and drove home sad. But that doesn't matter. Paul?
137 lessons, Paul, and I know that this will come out perfect.
He's doing it right.
Now you're going to see whether or not
Son of a bitch. Come on, Paul, just kidding you. I've never given you a lesson before, have I?
It looks like it's really cool.
Angle lens like I did on Paul, do I?
I don't know.
Yes. Mike, you're gonna run out of rainbows, aren't you?
That's as good as I'm ever gonna do back here.
That's how many chances the kids give me on every tee.
Get inside of it.
I think I can get inside of
Took him to
that.
Admiral Cleaners, they shrunk on you, didn't they?
That's the first birdie of the new tee right
Is that a
there.
pretty? Is that a pretty shot?
Nice swing. That was good.
Great shot. Are you ready for
I
this?
got you, babe. I got you covered. Can I get this in slow motion?
I wish you would. Because I swing fast.
There you go.
Oh.
Peggy, you got to open the ladies' tee.
Yeah.
Got it on.
There it is. We got Larry here, man.
Okay. Done it again. Done it again. Marv,
Hey, that's looking pretty good.
get up. Right there.
Bad
Look
bounce.
more, that'd have been perfect.
I got another one.
Absolutely. Get him. There it is. There it goes. Get up. Good. Want to try another one?
No.
Yeah, another
Yeah,
one.
another one.
How about another
Another
I
club?
probably need another club.
All
Oh,
right.
it broke. It went clear.
Where's Marv? Why don't you and Mrs. Lincoln Standing get in
Yeah,
there?
leave a cigarette with you.
Come on.
Leave the cigarette here.
Cigarette with you.
Look at all these cameramen.
That looks
They're
nice.
so famous.
Smile, free putt, yay! Oh, I gotta rewind it. There we go. Everybody smile, yeah. All
Not
right.
enough.
Where's Captain Busick and Commander Tuzo?
People's Magazine.
If you all would get in with Commander Tuzo doesn't play golf, yeah. I gotta rewind it. I'm fired by Eyewitness News. All right. Carl, why don't you get in behind the tree?
Commander, Commander. I need to get the wide angle lens on this. Would you put your arms down, sir?
You look great, man. Did I read? Yeah, I did. All right.
I got you.
I think the membership, a large portion of the membership, has really gone out of the way to make this a better course and to help Tim do the job he needs to do and wants to do. With the support of the Athletic Association and the Alumni Association and members like Paul, and guys like Larry and everybody's here. I think we're looking forward to more good years here at the Naval Academy Golf Club.
Yeah, you're here.
Well, that's good.
Man, this stuff great.
This is the new 17th hole, and he's been here a year, and I think that the other 17 holes ought to be completed about this time next year.
Well, if they're ready to go, I think
Ready for that?
Yeah. We'll start right today.
Right.
Right. I think Mike deserves a toast too, because certainly spends an awful lot of his time working hard for the good of the club.
Thank you, Mike.
Very good, Mike.
Is that enough? We don't have to drink anymore?
Don't pour it on the
Please
ground.
don't. Yeah, don't.
Okay, we're standing here on number 16 green, looking at the sand trap in the woods to the left. And we get back to the end of the sand trap there, and in the back of the green, and over to the right of the green. So this is all going to change pretty quickly, as we will show you. There are 3 piles of soil that are the beginning of the construction of a new set of sand traps that are going to be out there at the back of the green. The traps are going to begin here and end about there, Tim, and then begin again here and end about there, and begin again about here, and end about there, and begin about here, and end over there, and there will be one more right over there.
So that
Those that
want to
choose to come up on this side of the green in the cart will be traveling a route outside of that sand trap and outside of where you see those mounds of dirt, and then back in on the inside of the woods at the tree line, all the way back there. And that'll give anybody who gets in what grass is back there a chance to make a shot rather than shooting out of a cart path. You say that right now where we're standing in the number 4th bunker.
Yes.
Yeah.
3rd or 4th or 5th or 3rd.
Well,
Probably 3rd.
you said the 5th is going to be back over here at the anchor to the at the cable.
Yeah, probably the 3rd.
Yeah. Okay, the next time we're out here with the video camera, we're going to be standing right in a sand trap, and you're going to see beautiful sand and mounds and all that good stuff right out here. Okay. Well, now here we got our erstwhile crew, including the Texas Flash, he wields a mean shovel, as you can see, and they're working on this here trap. This is the old trap that's all been edged and cleaned up. We're standing out on number 13 green right now. Oh, Timmy baby, he's putting the finishing touches on raking that sand out. Keith, do you want to tell us just exactly what it is you're doing here?
Well, we were edging the bunker.
Is that what that is?
That's what we already did.
Oh.
We're finished, and now we're gonna pick up all the mess we made.
Well, I'm sure glad somebody is.
I'll keep your focus back on board down.
Hey, that was a real winner.
Board down.
What's that? This is a view of the new sand traps that have just been added to number 13 green on the right rear, just to keep your ball from running off into the woods if you happen to hit it that direction.
Technically, all bunkers. That one?
We'll get another view of it from back at the back end so you can get a good picture. Very unhappily, we didn't get any before pictures of this particular view.
Well, you want to read that?
Now I'm standing at the rear center of the number 13th green, and you get a kind of a view from green side of the new pot bunker that's been added to the left rear. And we'll just kind of walk up here, let you have a view of that. It comes up into a mound, as you can see, and then the other side of the mound
These are brand new Eagle.
is the other new bunker addition.
Hands up, fellas.
And there's our motley crew down there. And here comes part of our golfing contingent.
I didn't see it, I just hit it.
Here, if you can hear me over the noise of that engine, is stripping the sod around from the edge of number 16 green, getting ready to add all the new bumps and contours that are going in here. I expect there'll be a lot of questions about that from the membership before we get all through. These are some of our summer kids rolling up the side of the strip, scoring it over to one side so it can be reused as part of the rebuilding plan. comes our erstwhile club member Tom Strange, who is going to shoot out of the rough, and he might just hit me right in the nose with that shot. I hope not. Well, he ain't going to hit me in the nose. But there is his ball rolling right up the green. And he's got a pretty good putt all the way over here to that pin right there. What are you saying, Mac? I thought you were going to put that ball in my back pocket. That's a pretty good chip, Bo. That was a little weaky for a big guy like you.
Not used to TV, see?
Tom, that was a beautiful putt.
Anything else you'd like for us to do?